Last week, I introduced you to Mambrui, Kenya's hidden paradise. But there's something I didn't tell you about these incredible sand dunes. They have a secret origin story that will blow your mind. You see these towering golden giants? They are not just random piles of sand. They are the result of an incredible natural process that's been happening for many years. Although the sand dunes are not that old here.
So miaka 20 iliyopita hakukuwa na majenje.
20 years ago, we didn't have these sand dunes. Then a heavy wind descended on this area and brought the sand from the ocean.
It all starts here, the Sabaki River mouth. This is where Kenya's second longest river meets the Indian Ocean, carrying with it something precious, millions of tons of sand and sediment. The Sabaki River, which is actually the continuation of the Athi and Galana rivers, travels 390 kilometers from the Gatamayo forest all the way to this point. Along its journey, it collects sand, silt, and sediments from across central Kenya. Every year, this river dumps over 1 million tons of sediment into the Indian Ocean. But here's where the magic happens. The ocean doesn't just swallow all this sand. Instead, the constant waves and the powerful monsoon winds work together like nature's construction crew. The waves push the sand onto the shore, and then the wind, especially during the northeast monsoon season, carries it inland grain by grain, depositing it into these massive dunes that can reach over 60 feet high. Now here's something that even many Kenyans don't know. When people say Mambrui sand dunes, they're actually talking about two completely different locations. First, there is the original Mambrui, the historic town where these dunes first formed, and then just 3 kilometers away, there's Mijanaheri, the quieter, more pristine location that most people have never heard of. The original Mambrui has quite a story. This isn't just a pretty coastal town, it's one of Kenya's oldest Swahili settlements, dating back to the 14th century. Mambrui's golden age was the 15th century, when it was a thriving trade hub built by Arab merchants and traders. The town boasts incredible 14th century architecture. There are still 5 ancient buildings standing, though they are now weathered by time. What's remarkable is that this small village, with only about 200 households, is home to 11 mosques, testament to its rich Islamic heritage and the deep Swahili culture that has flourished here for centuries. But today, I want to take you somewhere special, Mijanaheri. While the main Mambrui dunes get most of the visitors because they're the first stop coming from Malindi, Mijanaheri remains relatively untouched. This is where you come when you want to experience the dunes as nature intended, without the crowds, without the noise, just you, the wind, and these incredible natural sculptures that have been shaped by the same forces for millennia. The solitude here is profound. You can spend hours walking these golden hills, hearing nothing but the wind and the distant sound of waves, feeling completely connected to the raw power of nature. What makes this place truly special is that you're witnessing a process that never stops. Right now, as we speak, the Sabaki River is carrying new sand to the ocean. The waves are pushing it onto the shore. The wind is sculpting new dunes. These dunes are alive, constantly shifting and changing. A storm can reshape an entire section overnight. The monsoon seasons bring different patterns. It's like watching the earth breathe. During the northeast monsoon, from October to March, the winds are strongest, and that's when the most dramatic changes happen. The sand gets picked up and redistributed, creating new peaks and valleys in this desert by the sea. Understanding how these dunes form makes experiencing them even more incredible. You're not just looking at piles of sand, you are witnessing nature's creative work, which is still very active even as you watch. Next Wednesday, I'm going to show you some of the things you can do here in Mjanaheri, from quad biking down these massive slopes, to discovering hidden spots that only locals know about, to meeting the guides who can share stories passed down through generations. You'll discover why this hidden section of Mambrui might just be the most underrated adventure destination in all of East Africa. So stay tuned. If you're curious about the real East Africa, subscribe and join me every Wednesday, and let me know in the comments, had you ever heard of Mjanaheri before today?